Hey guys, Jay Boone down here at Emerald City Guitars with yet another pick of the day. Today, I have a really cool vintage guitar. This is a 1957 Fender Esquire. And this guitar walked into my shop 3 or 4 years ago by the family of the original owner. And they brought it in with an original 1954 Tweed Deluxe. And that was their father's gig and unit, and it was really cool to kind of hear a little bit of the story, and always loved getting these family-owned guitars. Well, we ended up selling it to a really close friend of ours who is not really a player so much as a collector of sorts and an admirer of cool things. So he's moving and downsizing a little bit, so he brought it into the shop and said, hey, can we bring this back? And we said, heck yeah, this is a great guitar, great old Esquire. This baby's in original condition with one small exception, and that's the nut. So the nut had worn out over the years. It's since had a really nice bone nut put in there, and it works great. It's got the original frets. The frets are in good condition, plenty there to play with. It plays awesome. This has that V-neck, typical of 1957, but it's not a real sharp V like you'll feel on some of the Strats and some of the Telecasters. It's a little bit softer, and I really dig it. It's really comfortable. I'm not a big fan of the really sharp V-necks, but this one has a great feel, fairly nice chunky neck, and just a beautiful, well-worn maple fretboard and neck. You can see the player wear in this thing around the edges, but just been kept intact. This guitar is a fairly lightweight instrument. It's 7.4 pounds, and if you look at that nice thin finish, man, you can see the beautiful grain in that ash. Just a great look and a real vibey piece. Just all down the line, original wiring, original knobs, pots, selector switch, pick guard, of course the white guard in this era, and that one screaming little telly pickup back there. Just a fantastic example of early Esquire. When they brought it to me, they brought it in a brown case, and they could not remember what had happened to the original case, which would have been tweed, but this is one they saw it with, so who knows, maybe he lost the other one and got a new case. They didn't know the details on the case, but it's a really cool vintage brown case from the early 60s. And it also had just a bunch of cool case candy in it, a strap, an old coil cord, an old capo, some old strings, old picks. It was just really cool to see. I love the old artifacts that are left in the cases. So there you have it. This is just a beautiful, classic 1957 Esquire, and this is being sold complete package with the 1954 Tweed Deluxe, which sounds incredible as well. Just a really neat deal. But we wanted to play it through this Goodsell today because it just brings the twang out and sounds really cool with this guitar. This is the 112 Custom 33 in a custom ostrich cover here. Really cool amp. This amp is EL84 amp. It's got 4 of them in there, so you can run it up to 33 watts or hit a half power switch and drop it down to 17 watts. Comes complete with vibrato and reverb. These are done by Richard Goodsell down in Atlanta, Georgia, and they're wonderful amps, man. They sound fantastic, as you will soon hear. So without further delay, I'm gonna turn this over to our good friend Dillon Warnek, and he's gonna lay down some Esquire chops for you. So there you have it, folks. That's my pick of the day, an original 1957 Fender Esquire. And she's all there, man. Great guitar through a Goodsell Custom 33 amp in a custom ostrich covering. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see y'all next time.